The MEK double rub test, methyl ethyl ketone, is a quick standard industry test, often following ASTM D4752, to check the cure quality of baked paint or powder coatings. It involves rubbing a MEK-soaked cheesecloth or Q-tip back and forth, a double rub, on the coated surface until the substrate metal shows through or pigment lifts, with more rubs indicating a better cure, ensuring the coating is hard enough and fully cross-linked. The MEK test used to evaluate the chemical resistance and abrasion resistance of paints, coatings, and other surface finishes. It specifically tests the ability of the coating to withstand exposure to methyl ethyl ketone, MEK, a strong solvent that can dissolve or damage many types of coatings. In this test, a cloth or sponge soaked in MEK is rubbed against the coated surface, and the number of rubs required to cause damage or failure of the coating is recorded. The test evaluates the durability and performance of the coating under harsh chemical conditions. Number of rubs. The test involves rubbing the cloth across the coating for a specified number of rubs, usually between 10 and 100. Results. The number of rubs it takes before damage is visible gives an indication of the chemical and abrasion resistance of the coating. A higher number of rubs generally indicates better resistance. Qualitative test used to assess the relative condition of an energy-cured coating film by testing the chemical resistance by exposure to MEK, methyl ethyl ketone, using controlled conditions CHOCS method. This testing type method is also referenced under ASTM 5402-15, standard practice for assessing the solvent resistance of organic coatings using solvent rubs. Test instruments: MEK, methyl ethyl ketone, cotton swabs, Q-tips, PPE as noted in the MEK SDS, solvent resist gloves, respirator, eye protection. Test limitations. MEK testing is qualitative yet subjective, as the testing process and observed results can vary by individual. This testing method is best used for comparative purposes. Interpretation of results is subjective. Variables that influence the testing results: coating film thickness, degree of film cure or cross-link density, coating film quality, homogeneity, consistency of the film, coating film defects, voids, breaks, pinholes, ruptures, coating formulation, intended characteristics/attributes, anything that is beneath the coating film, ink, substrate, fountain solution, etc. Test procedure. 1. Obtain a clean and dry coated sample and determine the area to be tested. 2. Determine the number of double rubs, 1 back-forth motion, to conduct during the initial test. 3. Wearing PPE, dip the end of the cotton swab into the MEK solution and immediately rub the coating surface using a firm stroke in a back-forth, 1 double rub, motion at a consistent pace, for a length of 3 inches for the predetermined number of double rubs. Determine a consistent method of conducting the test that is repeatable for each test. 4. Examine the coating film for the effects of the testing. If the coating film has been removed down to the substrate, reconduct the test in a new area of the coated sample using a lower number of double rubs. If the coating film has not been removed down to the substrate, reconduct the test in a new area of the coated sample using a higher number of double rubs. 5. Repeat the testing process until the number of double rubs just removes the coating film down to the substrate surface. This is considered the MEK resistance of the coated sample. If there is an existing quality specification for a prescribed number of rubs, conduct the test using the prescribed number of rubs, and visually assess the condition of the coating film, and compare to existing pass-fail standards. The MEK test is typically conducted according to industry standards that ensure consistency and reliability. ASTM D4752 is the standard test method for abrasion resistance of organic coatings by the MEK double rub test. MEK double rub test is a qualitative test to quickly verify if a coating like powder coating or industrial paint has achieved its final hard cure after baking. To check for discoloration, pigment lift, or softening, which signals an undercured film. It also provides a quality control check for manufacturers and applicators.